Going the distance with local sports. Loretto Mustangs. Summertown Eagles. Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at Lawrence County High School, getting ready for back-to-back games here for the Lady Cats and the Wildcat boys. They're facing an old rival out of Fayetteville, Tennessee, and the Lincoln County Falcons. This is AJ Good, joined alongside Dusty Kaiser for tonight's girls and boys doubleheader. Taking a look quickly at both sides coming into this game. Starting first with the visitors from Lincoln County, coming in at 5-3 overall. Their head coaches, Chad Tibbs. On the other side for Lawrence County, their head coach is Wendy Scott. They are 4-4. So, Dusty, last night, Lawrence County got down big early, stormed back in the second half to make it a one-possession game. Couldn't close it out there. Just what does this team need to do coming into this night to kind of correct some of the wrongs from the past, the last couple games?
We got to clean up some of the turnovers. Had some sloppy turnovers. I thought the girls played really well, AJ. I tried not to critique too much. JC got a little foul trouble. I'm going to call her out by name. She got a little foul trouble early. But going back to the game that we had them a couple weeks ago in Lincoln County, dude, I can't hear nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're going to have our hands full tonight, I know, with Petty and Brown. So our Lawrence County Wildcats are going to play their game tonight.
Yeah, they faced off with this team just a couple weeks ago. Me and you were there. This is a really good Lincoln County team that's won back-to-back district championships, and actually they beat Lawrence County late in one of those district championships. Every single one of these games against Lincoln County feels like it goes right down to the wire.
And it's not been at a district game anymore. It's kind of odd, know, because we talked about it then, and we're going to talk about it tonight. I talked about it with Stanley last night. Like, Lincoln County's coming in, and he's like, God, they're going to start a rival that early? I was like, they're not a district no more.
Yeah.
It's just kind of different. Look at the crowd, man. Yeah. Lincoln County travels.
They always do. They have great fans, a passionate fan base, a supportive fan base.
Yes.
It's great. I mean, we've seen it at Loretto. We've seen them here no matter where they go. So for the time being here, we're going to pause for the invocation and the national anthem. And that was the Big Gold Machine here, bringing you tonight's national anthem. Taking a quick look here at the starting lineups for both sides. Starting first with our visitors, the Lady Falcons. You'll have Alyssa Petty, Allie Bonner, Grayson Tips, Molly Brown. And back in the starting lineup, didn't see her in the first matchup, will be Abby Bryan. On the other side for Lawrence County, you have Sophie Cole, Ryan Hughes, Cami Pigg, J.C. Scott, and Sadie Grace Cole. And just like we mentioned, Dusty, this is going to be what we've seen in the past, especially the last 3 years. It's going to be a defensive battle. Shots are going to be hard to come by because these two teams have got really good defensively, really good defenders, and you're going to have to be true on every shot that you have to overtake either side here tonight.
That's right. You know, this Lincoln County team, they play very good defense, and they pressure. You know, we run into that the other night. We'll see how the Lady Cats, they can't come out slow like they have.
And that's just what the point I was about to get to here is that's kind of been an issue all season. They either start slow, finish strong, start strong, finish slow, just like they did in Loretto the other night and hit 4 of their first 6 3-pointers and went 1 of 14 the rest of the game from beyond the arc. This is a team that has struggled with consistency, and to beat a good Lincoln County team, consistency is going to have to be the key here tonight.
That's for sure. And I see that, Lawrence County's making a little bit of change in the lineup tonight. They got Ryan Hughes starting over Cavery. Just trying to play. I'm sure Coach Scott's just trying to mix it up a little. Change things sometimes, I guess you say.
It's like she said several times, this time of year, you're trying to find your lineups, you're trying to find your rotations before you get into district play. And when you're playing good teams like they've been playing, really good teams.
I mean, Loretta, Muscle Shoals, now Lincoln County again. I mean, if you look at strength of schedule, if we can talk about that way, I mean, Lawrence County's done a good job. I don't know if you say he's done a good job on making the schedule.
But it's supposed to be tough. You want to be prepared for mid to late February and early March as much as you can.
Sure.
Lincoln County start off in their blue uniforms, going from left to right on your screen, and Lawrence County wearing their white uniforms, going from right to left. Both sides are ready. The officials are ready, and it's time for Lady Cat basketball here on the X Sports Network. And the band doesn't realize it. This possession will go to Lincoln County, start things off. They're just going to let them play. It's like the NBA out here.
Yeah.
Petty with the ball. Kicks out here to Grayson Tips. She'll try 3. She hits the first one, and Lincoln County out to a quick 3-0 lead. J.C. Scott here trying to break the press, and Lincoln County will back off as she crosses over the timeline. Man-to-man put on here by the Lady Falcons. Bounce pass here over to Ryan Hughes at the top of the key. Now to Cami Pigg. Pigg guarded by Bryan. Now to Sophie Cole. Trying to find somebody, and they get it out to Sadie Grace Cole at the top of the key. Now to Cami Pigg. Kick back out to Cole. Now bounce pass here to Ryan Hughes. Hughes in trouble and gets this one knocked away. It's a turnover. And going up and in is Molly Brown. That will make it 5-0. Bounce pass by Sophie Cole into Sadie Grace. Minute 10 into the game, already a 2-possession lead for Lincoln County. Sophie Cole bringing it up the court for the Lady Cats. Spins out of the traffic here from Tips. Tries to go backdoor to J.C. Scott, stolen away by Allie Bonner. Second turnover by the Lady Cats. And Ryan Hughes is going to pick up the foul. They were trying to make a play and just got too much of the body of Bonner. Be her team's first here of the first quarter. Bonner here will take it out to the left of the Lawrence County bench. Gets it in the Bryan. Now over to Tips here at the left wing. Almost 5 out. Look here put on by Lincoln County. Man-to-man defense by the Lady Cats. Bryan now back to Tips. Over to Petty near the left corner. Petty will drive. Goes up. Shot is in, plus the foul. And she'll have a chance at an M1.
Man, that's strong finish.
These Falcons have come out on fire to start this game. That will go on Sophie Cole, her first, team second. Free throw here on its way. She hits it, and it is an 8-0 Lincoln County lead. And already 5 points off 2 Lawrence County turnovers. Scott picks up her dribble, and a timeout here will be called by head coach Wendy Scott will be a 30-second timeout. We will take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at the Ralph, it's an 8-0 Lincoln County lead as Lawrence County has burned its first time out. J.C. Scott with the ball now. Bounce pass out to Sophie Cole. She'll try three. Can't get that one to go. And it'll go off of Sadie Grace Cole. Back to Lincoln County. So far, Lincoln County started off strong here, 3 of 3 from the field. The defense is ramped up as well for the Lady Falcons. This is the third game in the last 5 days here for Lawrence County. Tips with it, the right corner now over to Allie Bonner. Throws it down low to Tips. Her pass knocked out of bounds by Cammie Pigg.
Good defense by Cammie.
It's important against this Lincoln County team that loves to move the ball around to get in those passing lanes as much as you can.
They do.
Bonner will take it out to the right of the basket quickly in the Brown. That one's stolen away by J.C. Scott. Scott racing the other way with the 4-on-2, picks up her dribble. Now over to Sophie. Cole drives, picks up her dribble out to Scott. Scott now kicks out to Sadie Grace Cole. She dribbles here beyond the three-point arc. Skip pass here over to Pigg. She'll try a three. Misses that one. And Sadie Grace Cole gets the rebound, and Brian's going to foul her from behind. That'll be her first and the team's first. Brian was just trying to knock it out of her hands and got too much body in the process. Scott taking it out to the right of the basket for the Lady Cats. And lobs it in to Sadie Grace Cole. To a wide open Ryan Hughes down low. That one's off the glass and in.
Job.
And Hughes puts the first points on the board here for the Lady Cats. Bryan the other way. Picks up her dribble. Kicks it out to Brown. 5 out here by Lincoln County as they set up a new play. Throw it in the Petty. Penny in the paint. Tough shot up no. Gets her own rebound. That one is up no, but she is fouled in the process. She'll go to the line here to shoot two.
It's going to be 2 on Hughes.
That is her second as Jenna Johnson set the check in as Petty will go to the line here to shoot two. First shot on its way, she hits it. Looks like Petty will get a break if she hits the second free throw. Shot on its way, she hits them both. She has got 5 and she'll get a break here. Coming in for Petty will be Maggie Franklin. 10-2 is a Lincoln County lead. Under 5 minutes left here in the first. J.C. Scott lobs it over to Sophie Cole. She for sure double dribbled there.
Yeah.
Sadie Grace Cole with it now, hands over to J.C. Scott. Chad Tips having a conversation with one of the officials about it over there. Certainly has a beef. Jenna Johnson here, 5 out now by the Lady Cats. J.C. Scott dribbles to her right. Now we'll reset the play. Sadie Grace setting up the screen for J.C. Lobs over to Jenna Johnson in the corner. She'll bring it out to the wing. Now goes here to J.C. J.C. will drive, layup up. That one is in, her first points. It's a 10-4 Lincoln County lead.
Great job by J.C. Just a little fake and then get on the back door.
Bonner now over to Franklin, now to Tips. Here to Bryan. Bryan will drive, layup up. Can't get that one to go, and a rebound by Johnston. Racing the other way is Sophie Cole. She'll drive, kicks out to Sadie Grace. Now to Scott, inside the Johnson double team. That one is stolen away by Bryan. Third turnover by the Lady Cats. Bryan, a quick pass now to Bonner over the timeline. Here to Brown. Brown now to Franklin. Here to Bonner. She'll try a three. Off the back iron, no. And a rebound. Finally comes into the hands of Sophie Cole. That ball pinball around.
I didn't know who had it.
Cole coming the other way, stops, and a miscommunication with Cammie Pigg. And that will go out of bounds to Lincoln County. 4th turnover by the Lady Cats. Tenen and King will check in. And checking out will be Sadie Grace Cole and Cammie Pigg. Petty is back into the game. And Bonner checked out. 10-4, Lincoln County lead. 3:25 remaining in the first. Brown now over to Tips. Tips of Franklin at the top of the key inside the Petty. Petty drives, shot up, can't get it to go. And a rebound here by Bryant. Now to Tips, works over to Brown at the right wing. Now back at the Tips here. Sends it over to Petty. Petty now to Tips, she'll try a 3. Misses. And Brown will track down the rebound.
Stepped on the
instead
line.
she stepped out of bounds. So that will be the second turnover by Lincoln County. Ball goes to Lawrence County under 3 minutes left here in the first. Tenen gets it in to Scott. Now back to Tenen. 10 pressured here by Bryan. She'll eventually get it across the timeline. Tenen getting a good test here from Bryan. She's now going to drive. And a blocking foul here called against Franklin.
Good job by Avery.
Yeah, she's taking that one. Bryan was all over in that situation and taking it to the rack. Tenen will go to the line to shoot 2 first free throws for the Lady Cats tonight. Chance to make it a 2-possession game. First shot on its way. Off the back iron and the front iron, no good, as Bonner will come back in. And checking out is Grayson Tips. Next shot here from Tenen off the back iron, no good, and a rebound by Bryan. Bryan will quickly bring it the other way over to Franklin. Bounce pass here to Petty in the corner, guarded by Johnston. And this pass is tipped away by J.C. Scott. Scott bringing it the other way, right into layup off the glass and in, and it is a 4-point lead. Quickly the other way is Bonner. Bonner, a bounce pass out to Petty. Thought about a 3, pulled it down. She'll drive. That shot is up, no good. She is fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. That will be J.C. Scott, her first, and the team's 4th of the first quarter. Petty to the line. She's perfect so far tonight. Leads all scorers with 5 points. First shot on its way, and she hits it. Pigg back in. And checking out is Sophie Cole. Next shot from Petty. She hits them both. She leads all scorers with 7. Tips will check back in. And checking out is Abby Bryan. 12-6 the Lincoln County lead. I'd like to say congratulations to our producer Sam for already 6 minutes in the game, keeping up with the score the entire time.
Man, he's phenomenal tonight.
Yeah.
I think it's because you're here.
Yeah. Well, you know that Shoals Christian math sometimes comes back to bite you sometimes.
Yeah, they don't have enough fingers and toes down there.
Johnson with it on the low block, skip pass out to Tenen. Tenen pulls it down, drives the baseline. Now pass out here to Pigg. She'll try a 3. Front iron, no. And a rebound by Grayson Tips. Tips pulls it down, will bring it the other way, and now slows up the offense. Over to Petty. Petty now to Bonner. Over to Franklin, trying to find Petty, and now Petty's open on the low block, and that one's an easy 2. Just knocked down Jenna Johnson and took advantage of it for a 9th point. Scott brings it over the timeline, guarded by Bonner. 8-point game here. Scott picks up her dribble. Skip pass over to King. King will drive. Now this pass here is intercepted by Brown. 5th turnover by the Lady Cats, and that one's stolen away. Tenen, she'll step back for 3. Can't get it to go, and a rebound by Petty. Minute left in the first. Brown. Outlet pass here to Tips for 3. She can't get it to go, and a rebound by Franklin. Franklin back out the Tips, now to Brown. Now Lincoln County will reset the play. Brown brings it to the top of the key. She'll drive. Tough shot, and she is fouled. She will go to the line here to shoot 2. believe this is going to go on J.C. Scott.
I believe it is too. She's walking over like she knew it was on her.
And it is. So a pair of free throws coming up for Molly Brown. Looks like we got a whole host of Lady Cats about to check back in. Brown with 2 points already on the night. And make it 3. Sophie Cole, Keely Frazier, and Sadie Grace back in. Scott, Johnston, and King checking out. Next free throw from Brown rattles out, no good. And Petty comes up with a rebound. Petty throws up a tough shot, no. And it's a rebound by Sadie Grace Cole. She'll bring it the other way. And kicks back out to Sophie Cole. And Sophie will double dribble for the Lady Cats' 6th turnover. Brian will check back in. And looks like Brown's going to check out. 9-point Lincoln County lead, 23 seconds remaining in the first.
You know, it was like this when we played them at home, man. The turnovers killing us.
Bryan here, now over to Franklin. To Bonner, 10 seconds left. Back to Bryan, she'll try deep 3. Can't get it to go. And they say it hit the guide wire, and that will go to Lawrence County. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Sadie Grace Cole taking out under the basket. Football pass ahead here to Sophie. Sophie tracks it down, left-handed layup off the glass and in. And Bonner can't get a shot off in time, and that one will end the first quarter. After 8 minutes of play, Lincoln County leads at 15-8. We'll take a minute break and have the start of the second quarter, and we return here on the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Ralph here starting the second quarter. Lawrence County trailing Lincoln County 15-8. Lady Cats will have the ball to start things off. Tennant over to Pig. Pig drives and travels. 7th turnover here against the Lady Cats. Original starting 5 back into the game now for Lincoln County. Lawrence County now staying in the man-to-man. Petty. Here to Brown. Brown will try a straightaway 3. She hits it. She's got 6. Leads out the 10 at 18-8. Lincoln County now 2 of 6 from beyond the arc. 5 of 13 from the field. Tennant. Now to Cole. Cole dribbles at the Lawrence County logo. Now goes to her left. Here to Sadie Grace at the top of the key. She'll drive. Bounce pass here to Tennant. She'll try a 3 to answer. Can't get it to go. And a rebound by Petty. She's already got 4 on the night. She'll bring the ball quickly the other way. Pulls up. Now back out to Bryan. Brown now over to Tips. Here to Petty at the top of the key. Now to Bonner. Bonner dribbling out of traffic over to Tips. Now to Petty. Throws it down low, knocked away, and Frazier's going to come away with it. 5th turnover now by the Falcons. Good defense on the other end by Lawrence County.
That's Staggs, it's not Frazier.
Staggs. Oh, you're right. Good defense by Staggs. Sophie Cole now sets up a new play for the Lady Cats. Down low here to Cami Pig. Pig double team, gets the loose ball, and will get fouled in the process. Foul will go on Bonner. She'll pick up her first, team's first here of the second quarter. Johnston and Scott will check back in. And checking out will be Staggs and Pig. Petty is out. And Franklin back in here for the Lady Falcons. Quick three here from Sophie Cole. Misses. Rebound by Sadie Grace. She goes up. Can't get it to go.
Rebound.
Gets her own rebound. Can't get that one to go. And then Tips gets the rebound and gets fouled in the process. And that will go on Johnston. Her first. Team's first here of the second quarter.
That's terrible.
Laney K. King back into the game. And Sophie Cole will check out. Brown now brings it the other way for Lincoln County. Over to Franklin. Franklin back out to Brown. Brown will drive, run her up, gets it to go. She has got 8. It's a 12-point Lady Falcon lead. Scott brings it over the timeline, guarded closely by Bonner. Scott picks up her dribble and gets it into Johnston. Johnson drives to the free throw line, down low to Scott in the paint. Kicks out to King. King will try a three. Can't get it to go. And a rebound by Cabry Tennant. Now over to Johnson, swings over to Sadie Grace. Picks up her dribble. Back out to King. King over to Cole. Tries to lob it in for Johnston, knocked away and stolen by Brown. 8th turnover. Quickly the other way to Bryan. Bryan will try a three. Can't get it to go. And will go out of bounds off of Brown. Lady Cats with the ball back, 5:11 remaining in the half, a 12-point Lady Falcon lead.
Tips is losing it over there on the Bobby James.
Now a timeout here will be called by Wendy Scott. Will be a 30-second timeout, their second. We'll take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at the Ralph after Lawrence County has called their second timeout. 5:04 remaining in the half. They trail Lincoln County 20-8. Tennant with the ball. Bounce pass here to J.C. Scott. Still a tight man-to-man put on by Lincoln County. Over to Tennant. Back out to Scott, the top of the key. Now to Tennant in the corner. Over to Scott. Skip pass over to Cole. Cole. And a foul will be called here by Franklin. Oh no, I guess it's going on Johnston. And it is. Be an offensive foul. 9th turnover against Lawrence County.
What?
Actually, he meant to call it on Franklin, which I thought that was.
Well, I thought you said.
Well, he went over there and said 2-0, white 2-0, and then called it on Franklin.
2-0, 3-0.
Welcome to the Curly experience, ladies and gentlemen. This ride is bumpy. J.C. Scott with it. Now over to Sadie Grace. She'll try a three. She hits it. Big shot by Sadie Grace to cut the lead to 9. First made three-pointer for the Lady Cats. 1 of 8 from beyond the arc.
We needed that.
Cole does have a way to spark this Lady Cat team. Bryant. Over now to Brown. Back to Bryant at the right wing. Over to Brown. Brown crosses over, drives, kicks out to Bonner. She'll try a corner three. No. And a rebound by Bryant. Bryant now to Tips. Swings over to Brown. She'll try three. She hits it. She has got 11 points. They've now got 6 second chance points. Go around with their 6 offensive rebounds. 23-11 is the lead. Sadie Grace Cole with it again, over to Scott. Scott resets the play at the logo, hands over to Cabry Tennant. Halfway through the second quarter. Tennant guarded by Tips. Bounce pass to King in the corner. King drives, throws it down low to J.C. Scott. Here comes a double team, and she is fouled, I believe, by Franklin. That's going to be her third.
Yep.
And it will be. Subs coming in will be Gracie Flynn and Petty, as Tips and Franklin will check out. No subs for the Lady Cats. 3:28 remaining. Scott lobs it in the Tennant. Back to Scott near the corner. Tries to get in the Johnson, stolen away. Another steal by Molly Brown. Brown coming. Reverse layup. That one is up and in. She has got 13 points. What a big first half she has had.
Man.
Steal and a finish. 14-point Lady Falcon lead. Scott dribbling in the paint, kicks out the Tennant. NBA range three. Front iron, no. Offensive rebound, Sadie Grace Cole. Yes. That shot is up and in. And the Lady Cats get the lead back down to 12.
Sadie Grace doing a great job on the boards.
5 points so far on the night. Bryant drives into the paint, and she will be fouled on the play. Go to the line here to shoot two. That's going to go on Tennant.
Listen, I said it last night, Cabry. She is she's not scared to just take that foul.
Brian hits the first free throw as Cole, Pig, and Hughes back in. Tennant, King, and Johnson check out. And Bonner is out for Lincoln County. Didn't see who checked in as Brian hits them both. That's her first points on the night. So I can believe it's,
I think, number 14.
Oh, she already was in. Oh, we'll catch up to it at some point. Pig with it. Now to Cole in the corner. Here to Sadie Grace. She'll try another three. She hits it. 8 points all here in the second quarter as she has come alive. It's Grayson Tips who's back in the game, and she'll bring it over the timeline. 2:10 remaining in the half. Petty. Now to Tips. Swings over to Brown. Kicks out here to Bryan for three. She hits it. She's got 5. It's a 14-point lead. Lincoln County now 4 of 10 from beyond the arc. Sophie Cole racing the other way. Left-handed layup. No, she's fouled. She'll go the line here to shoot two. That's going to go on Flynn, her first. And that will be the team's 4th here in the second quarter. Sophie Cole here at the line. Lady Cats 0 of 2 so far tonight. First shot rattles home. Bonner back in. Flynn will check out. Staggs back in, and J.C. Scott will check out. Next shot here from Cole. Hits it. She's got 4, and it leads down to 12. Bonner brings it the other way for the Lady Falcons. Dribbles to her left. Takes a screen from Petty. Dribbles to her right. Over to Brown. She'll try corner three. Back iron, no. And a rebound by Petty. Petty goes up, no. And a rebound by Sadie Grace Cole.
Push it.
Cole trying to cross up Bryant.
She had Hughes for a second.
Staggs.
Oh.
Almost threw it into the second row there. Sophie Cole drives, and miscommunication with Sadie Grace. The 11th turnover by the Lady Cats here in the first half.
It's twice them sisters have done that.
Minute 23 left here in the half. Brown will get the play from head coach Chad Tips. She'll bring it the other way. 12-point Lady Falcon lead. Petty. Hands over the Tips. Now to Bonner. Bonner to Bryant. She'll try an NBA range three. Can't get it to go. And a rebound by Cammie Pig. Pig racing the other way. Has Sophie Cole in transition. Back to Pig. And Ryan Hughes just got thrown down the other way as Pig's shot misses. Bryant with the rebound.
They're not going to call the foul. She's hurt.
And Wendy Scott is losing it on the other end. Bryant goes up and in. She has got 7. Ryan Hughes just got thrown down on the other end, and the three blind mice.
That's terrible. Oh, the daddy's walking on the floor.
Oh wow, we do have a parent on the floor, and good job here by the school management to get down there in time, including the SRO, to escort him off the court. Hey, we're dads. We understand. We completely understand.
They just want to take him out and let him cool off.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Sophie Cole over here at the right wing. Now to Staggs. Staggs now to Pig, throws it in to J.C. Scott. Scott turns, quadruple team out here to Sophie Cole for three. She can't get it to go, and that's going to go out of bounds back to Lincoln County. "17 seconds left as Scott will check out. Johnson will check back in. Brown with 10 seconds left in the half over the tips. That one is kicked away by Sophie Cole. Yeah, look at the velocity she got on that thing. All the way to the other side of the court.
She kicked for the football team.
Yeah. Bonner now over to Brown, 5 seconds left. Brown picks up her dribble. Here to Bryant for three at the buzzer. No, and that one will end the first half. Lincoln County leads at 32-18. So far here after 16 minutes of play. We'll take a short break and have boys head coach Bryce Clifford in his halftime interview. That's coming up next on the X Sports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-82. Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Coach Bryce Clift and Bryce, you guys, you've played two tough ones here to start the week. You've both got wins, both in close fashion. Just what have you learned out of your guys here in the last couple days?
Well, it's always good when you win close games. You know, last week going to Hartselle and losing a heartbreaker in a close game, I feel like it's already benefited us. There's things that we did in that Hartselle game that didn't work, and that's the reason we lost. And we've done better down the stretch of those things the last couple games. Even though last night we got to shoot free throws better, we should have closed it out a little bit earlier than we did. But I mean, taking on a tough Most Shoals team, I ain't gonna take a win for granted. So just learning some close game situations, what you can do, what you can't do. We're learning from them, so that's good to see.
It's your final game here, 3 games in 5 days this week. You got a bunch coming up next week as well. How do you kind of keep these guys as fresh as you can when you're playing this many games within the span of 2 weeks?
Right. Well, I told them last night, and it's the classic coach thing. I told them that they got to stay hydrated and they got to rest. And we haven't done hardly anything during the day. I mean, obviously they come to school, but I've had them stretching a lot. They do a lot of like therapy stuff, and with Matea that really takes care of them. But tonight it's just going to be it may be by committee, okay? So we may do a little bit more rotating than we usually do. Just get guys breaks quicker and maybe more often than they usually do. Because, I mean, you want to win all 3 this week, but you also want to keep guys healthy, and you don't want no fatigue injuries. So it's going to be up to those guys. They got to be honest with me tonight. They got to tell me when they need a rest and when they don't need a rest, and I got to keep an eye on to see when they need a break.
Lincoln County already seen them once this year. Scrappy bunch. You know what you're going to get out of this bunch.
It's not the team you want to see on the 3rd time that you played in a week. It don't matter what – they're a young team. It don't matter what year or how good Lincoln County is. They're going to show up and they're going to play as hard as they can. They're going to take, like we talked about last time, they're going to try to take a bunch of charges. We got to be disciplined. But they're not playing their 3rd game this week. They're going to be ready to play, and we got to find it in us. I may have to light a fire under them to start the game just so we come out with the energy. But they're going to be ready to play, and we got to show up like it's not our 3rd game this week.
Outside of making free throws, what do you want to see out of your guys out here tonight?
Obviously, free throws would be the easy one. I could answer that pretty quick. But it's just they got to battle. I mean, Lincoln County, like I said, they're going to take a bunch of charges. We got to be disciplined. And last game, I told you that they're going to take a bunch of charges. We got to be disciplined, and we did. They only took 1 charge. And so we're looking to even improve on that and have 0 charges tonight. So it's just be disciplined and take good shots, because if we're disciplined and we take good shots, we're tough. We got a lot of guys that can score the basketball, and so we got to take care of the basketball. And we talked about today about turnovers, not turning the basketball over, and that includes charges. So just if we have a chance to get a good shot, we're going to be tough to beat. So that's what I want to see tonight.
Thank you, Bryce, for joining us here in halftime, and good luck in your game.
Appreciate it.
Head boys coach Bryce Cliff will have the start of the second half of the girls' game when we return here on the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Hit a home run with the team at United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Tommy Johnson, 931-722-4840.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell's 931-629-3033.
You're safe with United Country Southern Tennessee Realty.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And back here at the Ralph, getting ready to start the second half here as Lawrence County trails Lincoln County 32-18. Quick look at the stats. Molly Brown leads the Falcons with 13. Alyssa Petty with 9. Abby Bryan with 7. On the other side, Lawrence County, Sadie Grace Cole leading them with 8. Turnovers, Lawrence County 11, Lincoln County 5. Lincoln County with 7 points off turnovers, Lawrence County 2. Second chance points, Lincoln County 6, Lawrence County 4. Lincoln County won the rebounding battle as well, 13-9. So a different starting lineup a bit here as Johnson will start in place of J.C. Scott. The original starting 5 in for Lincoln County. Good to see Ryan Hughes back in the lineup as we start the second half. Brown. Over to Petty. Petty resetting the play. Now she'll drive. Good take off the glass and gets that one in. She is in the double figures with 11. It's a 16-point lead. Cole will bring it over the timeline. Picks up her dribble. Bounce pass into Johnston. Tries to go backdoor to Sadie Grace. Does. Tough shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes out the Tips. Tips kicks to Brown. That one's deflecting around. Stolen away by Johnston. Johnson picks up her dribble. Hands over to Sadie Grace. She'll reset the play here at the Lawrence County logo. Now over to her sister Sophie Cole. Over to Pig. Pig picks up her dribble over to Cole. Cole bounce pass into Hughes, knocked away by Petty. Petty says her finger is hurt, and now a foul was called here against Lincoln County. It's going to go on Brown, and that's going to be her first, team's first of the third quarter. J.C. Scott now in for Cammie Pig. Scott taking out the left of the basket. Now in the Sophie Cole. She'll try corner 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes to Ryan Hughes. That one's off the glass and in. Each side now with 6 second chance points. Leads down to 14. Petty over the timeline. Skip pass over to Bonner. She'll try an open 3. Can't get it to go. And that one goes off of Petty. Back to Lawrence County. Good effort there by Petty to try to corral it. Just couldn't get it. Cole takes it out. Gets it in to Scott. Scott will bring it the other way. Good move over the timeline. Guarded by Bonner. Kicks out to Sophie Cole. Cole swings over to Scott. Picks up her dribble. Skip pass over to Sadie Grace. She'll try corner 3. Can't get it to go. And we have a foul here on Petty. And quite frankly, it's about time.
That's like 3 they've missed.
Just Petty's first foul. Team second here of the third quarter. Scott gets it in the Hughes. Down low to Johnson. Johnson, turnaround shot up. No, she is fouled. I believe that's going to go on Petty again.
It is.
She picks up 2 within the span of 3 seconds, and Johnson will go to the line to shoot 2.
All right, we need these foul shots.
First shot from Johnson, off the back iron, no good. Sub coming in, Petty will check out, and seeing her first action is Abby Curtis. Next shot from Johnston, off the front iron, no good, and a rebound by Bryan. Bryan already with 5 tonight. She'll bring it up the court over to Bonner. Down low to Curtis. Curtis spins. Skip pass here to Tips. Tips will try corner 3, can't get it to go. And that's going to be a foul against Bryan. Already 4 fouls against Lincoln County. That's Bryan's second. And we're just 2 minutes into the third quarter. You think the guys in the stripes made an emphasis coming out of the second half here?
Maybe they did.
Johnson down low to Hughes, and that one's knocked away by Tips. She found a way, good way to get it to Brown. Brown now over to Bryan. Bryan will drive.
That's
and a blocking foul here against
Sadie Grace.
Will be against Sadie Grace. And we're calling on the floor, no shot.
Lawrence County's fans here not agreeing with Curly Marks.
Yeah. It's a tale as old as time. 5:35 remaining. Tips over to Bryan. Now to Bonner. Bonner out to Bryan. She'll drive. Tough shot up. No. And a rebound by J.C. Scott. Scott coming the other way. Tough shot up. And a blocking foul. That will go on Bonner. She'll pick up her second. And J.C. will go to the line to shoot 2. Lady Cats is 2 of 6 from the line so far tonight. 5:18 remaining as the Lady Cats trying to slowly chip away at this Lady Falcon lead.
They are.
First shot from JC off the back iron, no good.
That's what we needed right there. We got to chip away at the line.
Petty will come back in for Curtis. Next shot up, she hits it. She's got 5, leads down to 13. 5:15 remaining here in the third. Now Bonner over to Bryan. Now to Brown. Got their original starting lineup in. Over to Bonner. Bonner inside the Petty. Petty will try a jumper. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Ryan Hughes. Bounce pass over to Sophie Cole. She'll race the other way. Now to Sadie Grace near the top of the key. Dribbles over to Johnson in the corner. Johnson now to Scott at the right wing, over to Sophie at the top of the key. Spins. Bounce pass out to Johnson. Now to Sadie Grace. Swings over to Sophie, and they're going to get a new play by Wendy Scott. This one's tipped over to J.C. Scott. It's stolen away by Petty. And they're going to say that went off of Petty, so they just trade turnovers there. 7 against Lincoln County, 13 against Lawrence County. 10 back in. Johnston will check out. Scott will take it out in front of her bench. 4:30 remaining in the third. Over to Tennant. Now to Cole. Picks up her dribble over to Sadie Grace. Sadie Grace drives, kicks out to J.C. Scott. Quick release 3, she hits it. Big 3-pointer by J.C. Scott. That makes it a 10-point game.
Great ball move by Lady Cats, AJ. Yep, find the open shot.
Hey, when the ball doesn't stick in one hand, you move it around.
That's
it's amazing you get a good shot. Bryan will take a 3. She misses. And a rebound. Fought for and won by Sophie Cole. Halfway through the third quarter. Sophie throws it over to Sadie Grace near the corner. She'll try a 3. She hits it! She's in the double figures with 11. Chad Tips is going to call a timeout here for Lincoln County, a 30-second timeout. We'll take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Back at the Ralph as the Lady Cats have cut the Lincoln County lead down to 7. 3:35 remaining in the third. Bonner at the top of the key. Picks up her dribble. Over to Bryan. Bryan now over to Brown. Brown now to Bonner. They had Tips in the corner. Didn't see her. Franklin who's back in the game. Now over to Tips. Here to Bryan. Bryan will drive. Kicks out the Bonner. She'll try a three. Rattles out. No. Fight for the rebound. Goes off of Hughes and will stay with Lincoln County. Petty will check back in, and Franklin will check out. Just giving Petty a brief breather there.
They're not giving her much of a break.
She's a workhorse. As she goes, she's got a high motor.
Yep, she does.
Bryan picks up her dribble over to Petty. Over to Bonner. Back into Petty in the low paint. Offensive foul. She's going to pick up her third. All coming here in the third quarter. Make that 8 turnovers against Lincoln County.
Ryan Hughes is big Sadie Grace up like a tater.
Got a little bit of that juice.
Oh, yeah, I love it. Man, these girls get so fiery.
Sophie back over to J.C. Scott over to Sophie. Sophie, a good stop there before going on timeline. Picks up a dribble and gets this one. They say a 10-second call there. Now 14 turnovers against the Lady Cats. .248 remaining here in the third. Brown with it, taking her time, no rush. Over to Petty. Oh, they had Bonner there.
They did.
Bryan, skip pass over to Bonner. Inside, nice play here to Petty off the glass and in. She's got 13. Got 9 points off of those, 14 turnovers, and Bonner's going to pick up a foul. She's got 3. So her and Petty each with 3 each, and that's the 5th.
Yep.
Actually, with their 7th here of the quarter. As J.C. Scott will go to the line here to shoot 2. Like you said, they got to hit these, Dusty. They're just 3 of 8 tonight.
Yeah.
First shot here from J.C. Hits it.
Good.
Cammie Pig into the game. Sophie Cole will check out. Next shot from Scott. Off the back iron, no, and a rebound by Bonner.
Oh, Racco's turnover.
Hughes. Trying to find somebody, finds Cole. Cole, a good head fake. Here to J.C. Scott, quick release 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Cammie Pig, can't get that one to go. Gets her own rebound. Throws that one up, can't get it to go. And a rebound by Bryan. Now a foul here will be called against Tenon. Pick up her second. Just the team's second here of the third quarter. 2:01 remaining. Eight-point game here for Lincoln County. Brown will bring it up the court. Over to Petty. Now to Bonner. Swings over to Tips. Now to Bryan. Over to Petty. She'll try a 3. Can't get it to go. And that's going to go against Lawrence County. She'll pick up her third. Franklin will come back in for Lincoln County. They didn't call any of these fouls under the basket in the first half.
No,
They've called them all in the second half.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I guess when you see that many bodies go flying in the first half, you have to do something.
Well, sure, you got to, but I mean, it's a wall.
Tips now over to Brown. Brown will drive the baseline. Steps back. Hands over to Tips. Tips will drive. Shot up. She was fouled. She'll go to the line here to shoot two.
What's the call?
It's going to go on J.C. Scott. Going to pick up her third. 2 free throws coming up for Grayson Tips. Lincoln County's 8 of 9 from the line so far tonight. First shot from Tips. It's every bit of the iron but the net.
She hit it all.
Next shot on its way. Hits that one. It's 1 of 2. She's got 4. As Curtis is back in the game and Petty will check out. 9-point Falcon lead. Minute 32 left in the third. And got lucky there that Cabry was turned around when J.C. sent it in. Now over to Hughes. Hughes at the top of the key. Bounce pass into J.C. Scott. Pull-up jumper. Speaking of hitting every part of the rim, gets it in. She's got 11, 7-point lead. Curtis. Skip pass over to Franklin. She'll try a three. Can't get it to go, and a rebound by Ryan Hughes. Now over to J.C. Scott, under a minute left. Scott drives to the low block, turns. Kicks out to Tennant. Tennant fakes the three. She'll drive. Here to Hughes on the low block, and she traveled. 15th turnover against Lawrence County as Sophie Cole's back in the game. Checking out is J.C. Scott. Bonner back in for Curtis. Ball in the Brown. She'll bring it the other way for the Lady Falcons. Now over to Bonner, and
last shot.
Content the play out for the last shot. Sophie Cole bringing the pressure. And Bonner falls down, somehow got it to Petty. Petty hands back to Bonner. Over to Brown.
No fouls.
10 seconds left. Hands over to Tips. Tips steps back here to Bryan. Deep three. Can't get it to go. Rebound. And it's Hughes and Cole fighting for it. And it goes out of bounds of Lincoln County.
0.2 seconds.
And then the Tips won't get that one off in time, and that one will end the third quarter. The 3 quarters of play, Lincoln County leads at 37-30. Take a minute break at the start of the fourth. We return here on the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in them.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Back here at the Ralph is getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Lawrence County has cut the lead in half from 14 at the half. Here to 7 as we start the fourth. Lady Cats will have the ball as we start things off. J.C. Scott gets in the Ryan Hughes, almost knocked away by Petty. Petty almost ended up on the other court. Here's a three here from Scott, misses. And That's going to go on Bryant. Bryant picks up her third. Scott here taking it out to the right of the basket, looking for someone, lobs it in for Sophie Cole. Dribbling around, Cole looking. Finds Scott here at the top of the key.
She's wide open.
What a good give and go to Ryan Hughes. That one's off the glass and in.
Yes.
A 5-point game. Lady Cats, just like last night, battling back. Here comes Bryant. Ryan drives, shot up, and a blocking call against Ryan Hughes. So Hughes is going to pick up her third, team's first here of the fourth quarter. It's a good call. Ryan was moving. Yep, no complaints there.
No.
Brian will go to the line. She's got 7 on the night. Falcons 9 of 11 here from the free throw line. First shot on its way, rattles in. Johnston will come in and Hughes will check out. Next shot from Bryant. Hits them both. She's got 9. It's a 7-point lead again. She's a point away from being the third Lady Falcon in double figures. Neither side has got any points off the bench so far tonight. Tennant. Here to J.C. Scott. Scott takes the screen. Another pick and roll with Cami Pigg. That shot is up, no, and a rebound by Bryant. Pressure here. Bryant, offensive foul.
Yep.
No, he's going to call it on Cami Pigg. Cami's going to pick up her first and the team's second. Def taxes and Curley getting it wrong. 3 things certain in life.
That's terrible. Awful.
Oh, and Brown. Shot up, blocked by J.C. Scott. J.C. bringing it the other way. She'll pull up for 3. Can't get it to go.
Cami with the rebound.
Cami with the rebound. And she'll get fouled, I believe, by Petty. That's actually going to go on Bonner. Well, she'll pick up her 4th there. As Franklin will check in and Bonner will check out. .6:42 remaining, still a 7-point game. Nice pass here to J.C. Scott. Drives, spins, shot off the glass, gets that one to go. She has got 13 to lead all Lady Cats. They've now got 10 second chance points off 9 offensive rebounds. 5-point game. Bryant steps back for 3. Hits it. What a shot. She's now in the double figures with 12. Greg Tips is going to call a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. We will take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here in the Ralph, big Abby Bryan 3-pointer is making an 8-point game again. Sadie Grace Cole back into the game for the Lady Cats. Original starting lineup, adding Jenna Johnson. Scott with the ball. Bounce pass out to Sadie Grace. They had a pass tip to Sophie. Sophie bounce pass to JC. She'll try a quick 3. Off the back iron, no. Gets her own rebound. Layup up. Can't get that one to go. And that's going to go on Johnston. Gives up her second. And the team's third here in the fourth quarter. Everyone on the court was confused by that one. Brown will bring it up the court. Bryan with it near the Lawrence County logo. That's well within her range. Now we have a foul. They've called on Johnston. She's going to pick up her third. That is the team's fourth here, so now they're a foul away from the bonus. Which isn't good with as well as Lincoln County shooting from the free throw line. Lob in the tips. Over to Petty. Petty drives. That one knocked away. Sophie Cole comes up with it. And a jump ball call will stay with Lincoln County. Brown trying to get it in, gets it in the Petty. Over to Franklin. Now to Bryan. She'll try a quick three. Can't get it to go. Rebound. And that's going to go on Brown. She'll pick up her second, team's third of the fourth quarter as Hughes will check back in. Johnston will check out. Original starting, well, not Franklin is not an original starter for Lincoln County. Original starting five in for Lawrence County. Cole over the timeline, trailing by 8. Bounce pass to Scott. Lobs over to Sophie. She'll try a three. That misses. And a rebound by Bryan. She's got 8. Now over to Brown. Here to Franklin. Franklin thought about three, pulled it down, and then double dribbled.
Hey, Curly.
Hey, blind squirrel finds a nut every now and again. He's the definition of a blind squirrel.
You ain't kidding.
Sophie Cole now over the top. Dribbles to her left. Now out to Sadie Grace. Throws it back over to Sophie inside the Ryan Hughes. Bounce pass in the Sadie Grace just inside the three-point line. Here to Cami Pigg. She's open for three. Can't get it to go. And Petty's going to get called for another foul. She would have already been fouled out if they called the ones in the first half.
Sure.
She's got 4 now. It's 14 foul. Each side now is going to be in the bonus on the next defensive foul from either side. Quickly in the Sophie. Now to Cami. Cami drives, kicks out to Sadie Grace. She'll try a three. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Franklin. And almost knocked away by J.C. Scott. Couldn't save it from going out of bounds. 4:26 remaining in the game. This kind of has the feel of a team that's like down by a touchdown, but like has like a 10-minute drive.
Yes. Yes. We hadn't made it to the 2-minute drill yet.
Or the red zone.
Yes.
Brown, milking clock here at the Lawrence County logo. Now over to Tips. Tips a skip pass over to Bryan. She's open. She'll try a three. Can't get it to go. And rebound, be a jump ball. That will go to Lawrence County. Curtis back in, and Petty will check out. Tennant will also come in. Maybe. And Pig will check out. Halfway point here of the fourth quarter, still an 8-point game. Cole tries to throw it to J.C. Scott, intercepted by Bryan. Bryan out to Brown. Brown a skip pass over to Curtis. Now here to Tips for three. Back iron, no. Rebound here by Brown. That shot is up, no. And a rebound by Bryan. Brown now with it, the logo. It's a screen from Curtis. She'll try a three. She hits it, big shot. She leads all scorers with 16. It is a 11-point game. JC quickly the other way. Drives. And that shot blocked. And coming up with it is Curtis, and now a fight for the ball will be a jump ball that will go back to Lincoln County. Lanny K. King into the game. Cole out. Bonner and Petty back in as Franklin and Curtis will check out. 3:05 remaining.
Oh, Jason Steele.
Lincoln County still with the ball. Bonner taking it out here in an awkward spot on the corner, in that deep right corner, gets it in the Petty. And now a push foul called against J.C. Scott.
Come on.
That'll be her fourth, and Petty will go to the line.
Coach Scott just had to sit down.
Yeah, and smile and laugh. The shot from Petty on its way, off the back iron, no good. Next shot from Petty, missed them both. And a rebound by J.C. Scott. Scott now racing the other way. Lanny K. King in the corner. Skip pass here, intercepted by Tips. 2:45 remaining. Brown with it now and content to milk some clock. Over to Bryan. Bryan now to Petty. Petty picks up her dribble, skip pass over to Tips. Here to Bonner in the corner. Now to Bryan, and Bryan will be fouled by King. And the Cake will pick up her first. Now we'll send Bryan to the line to shoot two. Bryan, who's had a huge second half here from Lincoln County. First shot on its way, hits it. Curtis and Franklin back in, Bonner and Petty out. This Lincoln County team is so talented, so good.
They're so deep. I mean, like, I say deep. I mean, I know they're only subbing in like 2 and 3, but my goodness.
No drop off who they bring off the bench
sir.
and
No, sir.
who starts. It really doesn't matter. It's a 12-point game. Bryan now with 14. Scott will drive. What did he call? Yeah.
What's the call?
I don't know. He just held up his hand and said blue ball. I think he might have called a 5-second call there. I think that's what he called.
Wow. His dad's got a good band wearing pinstripes too.
I'm sure his dad's going to call Ben Luna about that too. Don't worry, bud. We know what you do.
Yeah.
Foul here called. On King. That will send Brown to the line. Shot from Brown on its way, it's in. King is out for Lawrence County and Pig is back in. Next shot, she hits it. And she leads all scorers with 18. Lincoln County is 15 and 19 from the line.
Wow.
Hard to beat a team when they do that.
No, you ain't kidding.
Pig with it, team trailing by 14. She'll drive and hits it. I think they're going to call it on the floor.
I don't.
And we'll go on Franklin, her fourth.
Excuse me.
Is the team's fifth, so Kimmy will go to the line here to shoot two. First shot on its way, she hits it. As Petty and Bonner back in the game. And the next shot, she hits them both. Her first points. Wendy Scott here is going to call a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie, and we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at the Ralph, minute 44 remaining. Lawrence County's got the lead down to 48-36. Barner gets it in the Petty. Petty, good move over the timeline. Came away, made that look really smooth. Bryan hands over the tips, and she'll be fouled by Pig. Cammie will pick up her second. Pair of free throws coming up for Grayson Tips. First shot here from Tips on its way. She hits it. Larson Franklin back in. Petty and Bonner back out. Doing their line changes, offense, defense.
They sure are. Like a hockey team.
Next shot here from Tips. Hits them both. She's got 6. 17-21 from the line. It's a 14-point game again. 10 and over the timeline. Bounce pass into Cammie Pig. Pig, that one's tipped away and stolen by Tips. And she will be fouled. Picks up her third, and another pair of free throws coming up for Grayson Tips. First shot here from the Tips on its way and can't get it to go. Petty and Bonner back in. Next shot from Tips. She hits one of 2. Minute 15 left. Scott over the timeline. Bounce pass here to Pig. Drives, picks up her dribble. Now out to Sadie Gray. She'll try a deep 3. Can't get it to go, and an offensive rebound by Pig. Tries to throw it down low, but it's intercepted by Brown. And she'll get fouled by Hughes. Now there's her 4th. Pair of free throws coming up for Molly Brown. First shot on its way, hits it. Sophie Cole back in, and Hughes will check out. Next shot from Brown, hits them both. She has got 20. Minute left. And dribbling around. Over to Sadie Grace at the top of the key. Picks up her dribble. Lobs it in the Scott in the paint. JC shot up. No. Rebound by Bryan. Bryan now with a double-double, 14 points and 10 rebounds. Lawrence County is going to back off the defense here. I thought so. Brown lobs over to Petty. Now over to Bryan. Now over to Tips. Skip pass over to Petty. Now over to Bryan. And Petty will have it. And that one should do it. Lawrence County will back everybody off.
Yep.
And that one will do it. Lincoln County is going to come away with a 53-36 win here. Molly Brown led all scorers with 20. Abby Bryan with 14. Alyssa Petty with 13. JC Scott 13 for the Lady Cats. Sadie Grace Cole with 11. Dusty, your final thoughts here on the game.
Started out early in the year, and I'm going to say it again to AJ. Foul shots, foul shots, foul shots, turnovers. That's what hurt the Lady Cats tonight. That's about all I got to say.
Lincoln County 20 of 25, also forced 20. Lawrence County turnovers. Lawrence County 6 of 12 from the line and forced 10. Lincoln County turnovers. Lawrence County drops to 4 and 5 overall. Lincoln County improves to 6 and 3. We'll take about a 10 to 15 minute break here. Then we'll have the start of the boys game when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Dusty Kaiser goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.